Hey y'all, welcome to this video. It's Blake and I'm pregnant. Surprise, surprise. Not so surprised for some of y'all probably. So today I wanted to sit down and chat with y'all about my exciting news and how everything's been going. A little like story time and life update, because it's been a lot this year. Yeah, and I'm really excited to share this with y'all finally. I have just been waiting for the right time where I was in like the best spirits to talk about it and bring it more attention, because we're gonna get into it, but it's just been a lot. It's been a lot. My pregnancy has been like a little bit difficult for me, and I wanted it to be in like really good spirits because this is an amazing thing, and I didn't want to be like a downer about it just because I wasn't feeling good in the moment. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Just the basics out of the way. As of today, I'm 24 weeks and like 5 days. I'm about to be 25 weeks. I'm in the 6th month. I'm at the end of the 2nd trimester. I am almost 25 weeks. So I found out that I was pregnant January 15th, right at the top of the year. It wasn't a surprise or anything. With the way that I am with my body, I kind of know I am really in tune with it just because of the history that I've had with my cycles and things like that. So I kind of knew that I was going to be pregnant because my normal like PMS symptoms weren't, that I didn't have them really. And then I'm always like really regular. So after I was 1 day late, I knew. So I knew, but I wanted to kind of do something to tell my husband. So I did go and get a pregnancy test and a card, and it was like a dad to be kind of card, and I got that for him to show him. So that's how I told my husband, with a little card, and it had like a bear and like a baby bear. Really simple. I didn't want to go too crazy. That's how I found out, and that's how I told my husband. So let's get into the first trimester symptoms. So like I was just saying, I had like a thoroughly planned out my year and what it was going to be like, and I did not equate how pregnancy might affect me. I kind of had an inkling that it might be harder for me just because of the way that my cycles have been my entire life, but I did not know that it would kind of completely put me out of commission. Like I wasn't able to do really anything, including work, make videos, make content and stuff like that. That was definitely an adjustment for me, and it was a lot on my mind, a lot on my brain to kind of grasp. Like I'm not able to work. This was not a part of the plan. I really need to be working right now, but I was not able to. So as soon as I found out, I was sleeping all day, all night. I was just asleep. I wasn't able to like do the normal things that I do, like cook dinner, go to the grocery store, film my videos, edit. And after a couple of weeks, like more symptoms came in. So I wasn't nauseous or anything in the beginning, in those first couple of weeks, but after about 2-3 weeks, the nausea set in. I didn't have like extreme morning sickness. My bad. I didn't have terrible morning sickness, like, you know, throwing up or anything, but I was just nauseous like all day pretty much. So there was only really very specific things that I wanted to and could eat and could like stomach. My eyes hurt. It hurt to like move my eyes like kind of back and forth like this. It hurt to look at screens. So I would kind of have to like, the only thing I could do really was like if I wanted to watch TV, kind of like watching the TV was fine because I didn't have to like move that much, but I couldn't look at my phone, couldn't look at a computer screen. Like the screens just really hurt my eyes. Colors made me nauseous. Food, smells, my hearing was really sensitive. Like anything loud just really hurt. All that, the typical stuff. Yeah, it made it really hard to do much. What else? Oh, my hair. I didn't do my hair for almost 3 months. Wait, was it 3 months? No, I didn't wash it then. I think it might have been 2 months. By the time I actually did do it, it was pretty matted, and it took me like 2 or 3 days to detangle my hair. So if that's any kind of gauge as to how bad I was doing, that, I mean, like, I'm never not doing my hair like that. So I had a lot of time to think and kind of wrap my head around like what was happening at this time. It was still really early. I found out pretty early. That's why told me you found out like really early. So I didn't have a doctor's appointment until 8 weeks, I think, 8 or 10 weeks. So I just had a lot of time to like think about the future. My pregnancy started in January. So I knew I was gonna be pregnant like all year, and then birth and postpartum at the end of the year. So 2024 just kind of it quickly wrote itself. Everything that I had planned thrown out the window, right? And it was very simple and straightforward as to what this year was going to be about. And so yeah, I'm really happy about it. I think it's just kind of funny that you can do so much. You can try to have so much control over your life and then you don't. Not that this was like unplanned or anything like that, but I don't know. I didn't consider pregnancy affecting me that much. I always kind of thought you were able to do your thing, but I didn't know. I'm just now, like I said, at the end of the second trimester, and these last 2 weeks I felt very close to like my normal self, like 100%. I'd say I'm about like 80%, and that's after nearly 6 months. So kind of crazy. But it's all information that I'm taking in for the future should I get pregnant again. We do want to have 2 children, so there will be a lot of preparation for that next time, just to make it a little bit easier. I did have to like force myself not to stress out about it, because at the end of the day, you know, like it was gonna work itself out. It was just kind of hard to deal with in the moment. So but going forward, I would like prep a little bit, you know, maybe sort out work, save a little extra money just in case I can't work. But those are just the things that don't matter. They won't matter in another year or so. But I just wanted to tell you guys, because that was kind of crazy. So that's the first trimester symptoms and kind of how it impacted my life. Also, I was doing so badly that I didn't get to we were holding off telling family, even our parents, because I wanted to go to the doctor first and have like the pictures and like confirmation. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. But I did not make it to that first doctor's appointment. It was just like really hard, and I was crying a lot. I talked to my mom almost every day, like we FaceTime and stuff. So it was very obvious, especially at the top of the year after like, you know, talking about all my goals and all of this. And then suddenly I'm like not doing anything. I'm not calling. I'm not, you know, being seen. So it was kind of obvious. So when the time came to tell, we were like, okay, we have something to tell you. And then she's like, you're pregnant. And that's kind of like what everybody said. It wasn't that eventful telling my family. It was just a phone calls. And yeah, I wasn't even that excited. I was really just telling them because I'm like, I feel so bad. I cannot I can't be on the phone. I can't visit. So I'm just letting you know I'm pregnant, so you'll know why you're not seeing me, because I was doing so badly. That's funny. The second trimester comes around. I was really eager to see like the symptom change. Like I was hoping I was gonna get more energy. Yeah, that was the main thing. I just wanted some more energy to like do some things, because what took me one day to do took me a week to do during the first trimester. It really showed me like my habits and my personality, like what kind of person I really am. And I am like a busybody. I do like being in stuff, doing stuff, being busy essentially, and not being able to do anything, and for like things to take so long was irritating. It was really frustrating. I might have like a list of things that I want to do, like I want to go to the grocery store, I'm going to work on this video, I'm going to clean the house and do this and that, and I could do that in a day. But it took me a week to finish. Like a typical daily to-do list took me a week to finish, and that was also a big adjustment. So there was just a lot of things that didn't get done, like making videos. I also just felt and looked not well. So I was eager to see like the symptom changes, and I was hoping that I would get some energy back. They didn't immediately change. It was probably like 2 or 3 weeks after the first trimester I noticed kind of an ease up on those first trimester symptoms. But at this time, I was able to do more things, visit family. I usually go to Dallas on the weekends, like every other weekend, every weekend. And I was able to start going again. I spent more time outside. If it was even just like sitting in my car, just getting fresh air, because I was so cooped up in the house, like didn't leave the house for a week kind of things. Also during the first trimester, I was ordering groceries and I would just go pick them up, or my husband would go pick them up, and that was helpful. What else in the second trimester? Also, well, that was when I made my return. I think about the second trimester, came back, and that's when I made that get ready with me, or that I'm back video, and I was saying that I was unwell, blah blah blah. A lot of y'all guessed in that video that I was expecting, so that was true. I didn't deny it, but I was like, then wasn't the time. I still was not feeling well. I really wanted to be able to tell y'all in the happiest spirits that I was having a baby, because it's a happy thing, but I was not feeling good at all. And I didn't want to be like in that mindset. I wanted to kind of move past that, and I've moved past that, so that's good. Also during the second trimester, it kind of went from all of those symptoms to just my back hurting. And since the second trimester started, I just have really bad back pain. I got the belly band. I have a very huge body pregnancy pillow. It just hurts. It's just my making space. Sometimes I can barely, when I stand up, I have to give myself a minute before I can start walking. I have to like stretch it out. It just gets so tight so fast. And I learned that it's not like muscle tension or anything like that. It's actually my bones that hurt. It's deep, because I have this like massage gun, and I'll try massaging it out, and it's so deep. It's in my bones. It's just like my bones are moving, or have moved. So it's not like it makes me cry because it hurts so bad, but it is like an interesting feeling because I can't walk. We also found out the gender a couple of weeks ago at my last doctor's appointment, and we just did the cake gender reveal thing. Like, we got ourselves a cake and did it, me and him, and we recorded it to send to family, and that's how we told my family the gender, and that was really fun. I really liked the cake, and I like seeing all the other cake gender reveals. It's just the best one to me because you get to eat cake afterwards. It was just like, you get to eat. And we had lunch after the doctor's appointment, and I did my cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes. I was originally gonna get a cake made, but I didn't want to wait any more days after the doctor's appointment, and Nothing Bundt Cake, they gave it to you the same day, so it worked out really well. That was fun. We found out we're having a baby girl, and I'm really excited. The whole time I didn't know what I was having. And it was really cool because there was no way to know. There's no way to know what you're actually having. I guess after maybe a few pregnancies, you might learn like what it could be. But I had no idea. Like, it was truly a mystery. And but by the time the doctor's appointment came, I had a feeling that it was going to be a girl. I didn't know what I wanted. I thought that I would want like a boy, but I didn't. After actually being pregnant, I didn't care what it was. I just knew I wanted to be healthy. I wanted the baby to be healthy, and we get to live our lives happily ever after kind of thing. But I didn't care. So the whole time, like, I don't know, I was just happy. I was just waiting to see. And then after we found out, it was so much easier to kind of like start getting the plans together. So planning and prep so far, we've got the registry done. I'm going to be sending out baby shower invitations hopefully this weekend, and we plan to have it in July, at the end of July, the day before my birthday actually. So that's exciting. I have no idea look, I'm not a party person, so doing like the party and events that come with like these big life events like a wedding and a baby, I'm just not that good at. Like, I didn't have all the parties for my wedding, and I didn't have a gender reveal party. I'm really trying to take my time, because if you asked me like during the first trimester if I wanted to have like anything, I probably would have said no. But I knew I was probably gonna regret that later. I am in a better place to work on that now, so gonna get started on that. I have this summer to plan the baby shower. Also, like pictures and things like that, I haven't really taken many pictures. The only pictures I have are like ones like in the moment. My husband might be like, oh, let me take a picture. My mom has been taking like pictures over FaceTime of the bump, but I just have not been wanting to take pictures up until like probably the last 2 weeks. I avoid the mirror. Okay, making videos has been a little bit difficult, but just trying to push through because it won't be forever. It won't last forever. So third trimester plans for the third trimester. I have my baby shower. I don't think I'm gonna do a baby moon or anything like that, like a vacation. Just logistically, it didn't work out, and I wasn't feeling well this second trimester either. So don't think I'll be doing that. Still have like to do some research and things on like what I want my birthing plan and all of that to be. We may or may not be moving. Right now we live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment on the 2nd floor, so could possibly be a little bit better setup if we move, but also we might not. It's enough space. I would say the only thing I don't like is being on the 2nd floor, but we'll see about that. Could be moving in August. I also have my birthday, my 25th birthday at the end of July. I'll be 25, which is exciting. I have been prepping for my 25th birthday, or like for being 20. I've been prepping to be 25 since I turned 24. When I turned 24, I was like, okay, this is the year to start the life that I would like 25 to 30 to be. You know, like if I want to be working in some new career, like maybe go back to school now kind of thing, or you know, maybe I need to be learning these skills to be able to do that for the next 5 years kind of thing. I'm really excited to be 25, honestly. 25 is the year that I've dreamed of since like 16, 17, 18. Like if you asked like what age looked the coolest, then I would have said like a 25. Now I'm like 30s. Probably most of y'all have been watching me since I turned 20, if you've been with me that long. So cool. Glad that you're still here for all the life changes. This was like the second sonogram we ever got, and I remember looking at it, I'm like, I see like my cheeks in my nose. I didn't think it had to be a girl to have like my cheeks in my nose, but I definitely was like, that looks like me. And I was right. If you're wondering like, will I be showing my child on the internet? No, I won't. A little bit different from like my husband. After I got married, you didn't see him much because he doesn't want to be on camera like that. But as for my child, I have a lot of opinions on putting your children on the internet. And even that aside, with like the craziness of doing that, I feel like in like 5 to 10 years, she might be upset that I put her on the internet. I just feel like she'd be upset with me if I did that. I would much rather give her the chance to say I would like to be on the internet, or I would not like to be on the internet, before I do it without asking or without her ever being able to kind of have a say in it. If she's anything like me, she'd be upset. Having home videos, I think you definitely should have, but they just don't need to be posted. The internet is a crazy place. I don't even think I should have been on the internet as early as I was. So yeah, that's just how I feel about that. So really things can finally get going. I'm actually well enough to do most things, thinking about decorating and stuff like that. So y'all really haven't missed much. Y'all really just missed the bad parts. The sick bad parts, bad mental space parts. So I'm glad that I am able to share it now, and going forward just kind of like include updates and things like that. I think that's about it. That's all that I wrote down. I have just a little over 3 months left of being pregnant, and after that, of course, it'll be new mom, new parent life, and that adjustment. And I think it's coming at a good time. Like it'll be over the holidays. My due date is September 24th. So like October, November, and December will be my 3 months. The the fourth trimester, they kind of call it, which I think would be a good time. We'll be around family. The family, naturally, everybody will get to see her. Yeah, I'm excited. So what else? Names. We do have some name ideas. So yeah, we do have some name ideas, but still working on those. My camera is overheating for the second time, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, exciting news. I'm so happy that I get to tell you guys now. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know, let me know if any of y'all are parents, moms. I would love to know. Let me know that in the comments below. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye. You can't really tell on this dress, or maybe you can, I don't know.